What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Foods Get Clean 2 podcast. Welcome our next guest, Lucky. Hey, Lucky, so how was it growing up for you? How was your childhood?
Mm, just like every other California kid, grew up. It's like giving away at 2. Mm, I shuffled through like family and other people.
What city did you grow up in?
I was passed between like Huntington Beach, Carson, San Diego,
Okay,
um, out here in Anaheim.
okay,
So I had like family spread out from everywhere.
okay,
So I spent time in a lot of areas, but my mainstay was Huntington Beach.
okay. How
And then,
was elementary school for you?
hmm,
How was elementary school for you?
it's all right, you know, being like, Huntington Beach, the only brown kid out there,
Yeah, 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 for sure.
At the time, that was
Yeah,
the thing, but like, oh, get a lot of bullying going on. Then, like, my grandfather was a boxer in the Navy.
okay,
He taught me how to box at an early age. So, started upgrading. And then, like, when I was around 13, my parents came back into my life.
okay.
And, no, actually, it was 11. And, the 80s, everybody shuffling.
Yeah. Where
So,
were they at, if you don't mind me asking?
huh?
Where were they at, if you don't mind me asking?
Out of Huntington Beach, Midway City, Westminster, here in this area. They did a lot of stuff like out of state and out of the
Okay,
country.
all right.
So then, like, we had the feds raid us, and they took everyone away. And then, like, mom, being my mom, she took care of like everyone's kids.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like I got shuffled to the back. And around like between 13, 14, I ended up on the street. Was homeless for like 2 years, sleeping, eating out of trash cans, sleeping in parks and stuff. And then I found drugs. At the time it was crystal meth, and I just fell in love with it. You know how that goes,
yeah.
Just like being out there, like, because for the 2 years you're cold and like you're hungry, and once you hit that crystal meth, it's like you're warm
Yeah.
and you're not hungry anymore.
Yeah, yeah. You're on a mission now.
Yeah, you just get off the sick one, and then
Yeah,
kind of got intertwined with gangs,
yeah,
and then like just at that time, like it was just you get to that point where you just like no one loves you,
yeah,
and then you just got nothing to lose.
yeah.
So like get on that shit, and then next you know, it's like you're going for the gold. That's what I was, and then started mixing it into like jail, prison, and yeah.
How was that experience like when you first went to? Did you go to juvenile hall ever?
No, yeah, it was just the weird thing. Like much dirt I was doing, like I never
Yeah,
got caught in that one. But they said, watch when you turn 18, you
yeah,
nobody escapes. And
yeah.
damn sure, man, like 18 yet.
How was it like your first time going to the county? Were you scared? Were you
Yeah,
nervous?
huh?
Were you scared or anything going to the county the first
Going to
time?
the county.
Yeah. How
It
was that
was it
experience?
was shocking,
Yeah,
But like, I think I already like passed my shock point. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So like getting in there, it was more like you ran on the streets, right?
yeah,
And then like when you first get out there, it was more curiosity.
yeah,
Like because you didn't know anything past like say Haster.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And you're like, huh? And you don't know anything past these streets, and then as you go, it's like, huh? What?
yeah,
And like me getting in there was like you're meeting people, and then you're just like, huh? And you're finding out things, and then you figure out how things work. And like me, it was just like I gave up hope. So, you know, whatever they asked, I did,
Yeah.
So then, like, back then, that's when, like, probation was like 2 times you fuck up, you're
You
upstate.
upstate, yeah, 2 violations, you go
Yeah,
upstate.
so,
Yeah.
like, I caught the chain quick. And then,
How was it like going to prison for the first time?
honestly, it was like a breath of fresh air. Not in a bad way,
Yeah.
but it was just like,
The county gets kind of rough after
yeah, kind of like rough. But then, like, it's just when you get up there, it's more like,
more freedom in a sense.
okay.
Yeah.
And then you get to breathe fresh air more.
Yeah.
Then you're outside. And the food, well, the food is way better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You get packages in there.
Huh? Packages,
yeah.
yeah. Canteen was cheaper. And then, like, it was just, it was kind of like weird because, like, you go to county and then, like, you're in county, you're like, where'd all my friends go? And then you end up in Chino and, like, their wives go, like, oh, there you are.
Everybody, yeah. It's like a reunion, huh?
Yeah. So then it was just like, just one of them experiences,
What was the most memorable moment in prison? Like the craziest thing or something that sticks out to you till today? If you could share about it.
I don't like it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, in there, when it kicks off, it kicks off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then sometimes, try and be something and you have to be that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And a lot of you guys watching know too. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So were you stuck in that vicious cycle of going in and out of prison, or did you do one long stretch, or how was that?
I was doing it, but, like, it was just like I was doing it and I did it a couple times, but then it was just like I've been out on the streets and doing it for a long time, and then, like, I really didn't have contact with my family, And then the drug habit was really bad. It was really bad with me, And you kind of graduated to, like, heroin and shit.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't know, got out one time, and then I think it was like in 2000, 2001. And I think it was just more like, my brother and sister had kids finally, you know what I mean? Me and just being stuck in that mind state, my brother reached out to me, know, wrote me a letter when I was in there. So I said, all right, I'll come out. So when I got out, like, I went and met my nieces and nephews. I don't know what it was, but, like, something clicked. Like, you know, just seeing them just so small and innocent, you know what I mean? Like, just babies.
Yeah.
It was like the first time, like, and I ain't trying to get all, like, sentimental.
No,
but, like,
no, it's real shit though.
you feel love,
Yeah.
So then, like, at that point, like, I decided to give up drugs. But, I had that battle, and, like, I started working. But then, like, I was still out there with the boys. So I would have, like, got sober and still, criming, you know what I mean? Because then it was just like your mind was clear, and then I was thinking, and then I was, like, super careful.
Yeah.
And everybody like, you tripping? And I was like, I ain't tripping, you tripping.
Yeah.
And then next they're in jail. I'm like, see you, dumbass.
Yeah, for sure.
But then, like, I don't know, like, shit started getting hot. And so, like, I switched professions. I went from, like, doing go fast and, like, black.
Yeah.
and whatever else came in. And then I switched to the weed industry. So, you know, at that time, 2001, I started training at Ultimate Training, HB Ultimate, with you know Tito Ortiz.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up with him, but I was training with his nephew Mikey. He was the Muay Thai kickboxing coach over there. So I started training and doing that. And then I switched professions, and then I went into the weed industry. Well, I was that guy that, you know, people like to run with product. So then they were like, go get him.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was that guy.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I was running stuff across state lines big. And like, I was making money and cool. And then, like, you know, I was sitting in the limelight of it all. Because in that weed industry, you get a lot of like, you know, rich dudes, millionaires. And
Yeah.
now you see them with their new companies.
Yeah.
Now it's legal.
Yeah.
But like, to me, it's just that got old, you know. And then as that got old, like, I just felt like there was something that like I needed to do, like just to give back, but then also make up for, you know, the shit I did, you know.
Yeah. Like a
So,
living amends, huh?
huh?
Like a living amends.
Yeah. So, you know, it took me a while to figure things out, you know. But then, like, I started coaching football. I was fighting the case, and then I like kind of beat it. And I got out, and then my uncle was just supposed. So he started his lineman camp, and then he kind of like guided me in coaching, and it just clicked for me. And then I started coaching at like, you know, a few high end high schools, you know, and started coaching kids on the street, doing MMA, and then that's when it clicked, you know. So I started like training kids and stuff,
Awesome.
like, you know, with the weed industry. No, it was up and it was high, and then all of a sudden it just started getting devaluated, you know. Wasn't worth it. And then it just happened that at the right time. There's like 2000 and about like 2008. Like I was figuring it out doing the weed industry. 2008 is like when I decided to start coaching kids. But I was still in, you know,
Yeah.
I would go instead of like blowing my money on like luxury stuff and like, you know, the vanity of
Yeah.
it all. I started putting it into the kids, like paying for their gym, their equipment, you know. Sometimes they needed stuff at home and I would
Yeah.
help families out and I started doing it. And then I've been doing it since 2008. And then I don't know, it just 2023, it clicked, you know what I mean? So uh, now like I run a nonprofit for kids, you know what I
That's
mean?
awesome.
Like it's not only for kids, it's a place for healing.
Yeah.
Like you come in and like I've been through a lot. You believe in God at all?
Yes, I do.
Didn't God put me through all that so I can get a taste of it?
Yeah.
Like, and it's not for me to sit over here and say like, I'm
Yeah.
more like, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Empathize with them.
Yeah, and so like I connect with the kids or whoever it may be, and like you know, we work it out. We have our secrets on how we do stuff, you
Yeah.
know. But like,
I'm
yeah,
I'm a firm believer that we're here for a reason. It's not by mistake that we're still here.
yes,
You know what I mean? And we went through to be able to help people that are struggling with the same stuff we went through, or so they don't have to go through the stuff we went through. You know, and Yeah, you have a really strong testimony, man. And so when did you finally decide to get clean off everything?
2000.
2000.
But you know, it was a process.
Yeah.
You know, I had to crutch it. I had to crutch it down. You know, like I gave up. You know, Crystal and Black, and then like that was like really hard for me because like I didn't do no programs, and I'm not saying they're not
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
but for me it was just like I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
But then like it was weird because like I picked up drinking,
Yeah.
and even though it's the gateway back to there, it
Yeah.
actually like helped me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then I started drinking. But then like you know I was getting a little too crazy on drinking,
Yeah.
so I put that down. Then I started smoking weed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I don't know, like I stopped smoking weed like about 2023.
Yeah.
I had a little shocking moment, you know.
Yeah.
I went to the gas station. It was like 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? And I was ripped out of my mind. And then
Yeah.
like I put the gas thing in, and then I'm sitting there, and then I hear it click. Ah, I was like, "Oh, it's time to go!" And I close the door and take off.
No way. You lifted
Yeah,
the
the thing goes ripping
No
out. I was
way.
like, "Oh my god!"
That's crazy.
Like I took off, and then like that was the last time I touched weed. I swear.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, we made it relax me. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, it has its medicinal purposes, but if you abuse it, then yeah, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But like, I think that was just my time to like stop. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, that was my journey. You know.
So what are you doing today? You got the nonprofit, and so what is it? How does that work?
You know, along the way, you meet a lot of people, and
Yeah.
then like you know, I'm nobody, but you know, I know people and
Yeah.
love. You know, and then like I go out in the streets and I find them. I don't wait for them to come to me. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? I know a lot of people, and then people hear about me, and then they start sending kids. Uh, been doing that since 2008, training kids, and then as it gone, like you know, you build your name up, and what you do,
Yeah.
and then it got all the way to like 2023, and then friends are like, "Why are you always helping people? How can we help you?" And I'm like, "Well, it would be cool if I could make money at this."
Yeah.
And at that time, you know, cannabis industry was just shot,
Yeah.
man. Like I just stuck with it, you know, and
Yeah.
it's like God's work.
Yeah.
It's what He had me here to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm good at like healing people and making them feel normal, you
Yeah.
know. So like I train them. So for like the older kids, like some of them can't like go into collegiate sports. Oh, they tried it and it failed, you know. Some of them are just too old. And they're past that like 18-year bracket.
Yeah.
So like I teach them how to fight. And then go into competition and like off on it. Then like you know inside of that it has its own network because you know you go in the dojo and you just see different people with different walks of life.
Yeah.
You know, you go in there you'll see like one side of the law, the other side of the law. You see
Yeah.
rich people, poor people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see this race, you see that race.
Yeah.
But the thing is when they all come in there, everything's out the window.
Yeah.
And they all get down. And then everybody like takes care of each other.
Yeah.
You know? So I learned that one. And then like, you know, it helps rewire brain, you know.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is like for kids that are younger, I teach them how to fight. More like not fight, but defend themselves. That's
Yeah.
how I teach all of them, you know.
Yeah.
But like I'm starting to work on like football program. and then I want to move into baseball program and a basketball program because, like, the younger kids, I want them to go into like collegiate.
Yeah.
Go after that education. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whatever your thoughts are on college or whatever, but it's an adventure and it's away from what we did.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, in this side of that, when we were on the streets, what did we do? We got out and then we were like, okay, what do we do?
Yeah.
We had no network.
Yeah, we learned it. Yeah.
We had no direction.
Yeah.
And then our physical exercise was going out and like, doing dumb shit, putting in work.
Yeah.
So like, this gives them an outlet. And it's not only just fighting and training. We do fun stuff too.
Yeah.
We go help the community out. Last week we did HB community service. Before we did other stuff for the VFW, do stuff for the Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
We did stuff for like Waymakers. And we just go help them volunteer,
Yeah.
show them how to be of service to others.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because when you do that, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what we do.
Do you have any words of wisdom or anybody that might be out there struggling with any addiction or living that street life or this vicious cycle of going in and out of prison?
Don't give up hope. There's always hope, And if you need help, we're always here. I got you. For all you young ones, don't be afraid to be yourself. It's okay to be normal. Just keep pushing for the greater things.
How could they reach get a hold of you or reach out to you? Do you have any social
Yeah,
medias
you
or?
can go on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Look up One Sports Academy, or you can go to onesportsacademy.org. Uh, Look us up on there. Our phone numbers are on there. Just give us a call. Everybody's welcome. We won't turn no one away. So yeah, come on out.
I want to give a big shout out to Colleen Barrett for
Yeah.
connecting me with Lucky. She was real pivotal in my recovery. She started taking me to meetings when I was in the treatment center, and I'm really glad she connected us, Lucky.
Yeah.
All right, this is not the last time we're gonna meet.
Yeah.
All right, and remember, change is possible, and foods get clean too. What's your comeback story?
Yeah.